ever had for you, because tonight, the Giant and Goldberg to collide. No disqualification for the world title here tonight live. And on top of that, it's going to be a mega tag team event never seen. Hogan and Bret Hart against the Warrior and Sting tonight. As the Luchadors make their way in, we're up in the work suite. General Bruce MacArthur, one of the owners of the Blackhawks, owners of the building, and Ric Flair's in the house.
Well, World Championship Wrestling leases or rents out the United Center for the night. But the General, Bruce MacArthur, a lifelong friend of the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, he owns the building. There's no way that you can keep Ric Flair out of here.
Ric Flair and the Horsemen are all here in tow, right behind him.
In Four Horsemen country.
Yes, they are.
I may have to go up to that skybox shortly and investigate.
You'd go to that skybox, but you wouldn't go up to your own family skybox.
I couldn't find them, I tried.
I've played that game with my family before.
I know where that skybox is.
All right. Never mind the fans. We were talking about it last segment before we were interrupted by Alex Wright. Monday, November 2nd, the National Car Rental Center, the brand new National Car Rental Center, Fort Lauderdale will be the home for Nitro that night. Tickets available at the box office and Ticketmaster. And on Monday, November 16th, Nitro comes for the first time ever to Wichita, Kansas, and the Kansas Coliseum. Tickets available at the Coliseum box office and all select the seat locations for that event. But I tell you, we're going to have some big events in Fort Lauderdale and Wichita, but I can't think of anyone bigger than what we have later on here tonight. I mean, we've got, on top of all that I talked about, Sting and the Warrior together as a tag team tonight.
Do you have the feeling that we're sitting in on history? Something tells me this is going to be a Nitro to remember.
Yes, it is. Combine all that with the fact that the Wolfpack and members of NW Hollywood in a six-man tag later on, and a six-man luchador match here. It is wild. It's action like you've come to expect from Monday Nitro each and every Monday. We are the only live program each and every Monday night.
Hey, Chicago will remember tonight more than they did Al Capone.
And a misdirection play that time. Viano slapped down by La Parka, and Super Calo up top.
Well, this is the Luchadors in their true element, the trios matches as they're known in Mexico, the six-man tags.
Calo, another misdirection that time, and the Viano taking some hits at the expense of his own partner here. Boy, Calo is so quick.
Oh, so catches Viano 5 with the somersault flip off the ring apron.
I tell you, so quick, but so reckless. These guys put their body on the line, and whoa! He just fell off there.
He's not the only one. Watch out for Psychosis!
Suicide dive connects on La Parka.
Amazing the things they come up with. And here comes Ciclope.
I tell you, reckless abandonment was never in my style, but I love to watch it when it's someone else's body.
We all do, Larry. And now, you know Chavo Jr.'s mentality, how he's been. He doesn't care either.
Springboard into a splash, bodies everywhere.
Bodies are everywhere. The theme of the night. Calo. Another body, this time in the middle of the ring.
He just crashed and burned when he missed that moonsault, that corkscrew-style moonsault off the top.
Hey, these guys pay amazing price tags. A nice slam there. Psychosis! Got him.
Guillotine leg drop from Psychosis to the back of the head of Viano 5.
1, 2, and he is saved that time by La Parka. Back chop.
La Parka's dressed for havoc.
Into the corner. The same ring where tonight, no disqualification. We'll see Goldberg and the Giant hook it up. Will the winning streak end? Cover 1, 2.
He's saved right there. Giant versus Goldberg tells me how desperate the New World Order is. Hollywood Hogan sending in their biggest, taking a shot at Goldberg. I don't think it's going to work.
Well, nothing has worked so far, but don't forget this, Larry. NWO Hollywood, you've seen, Sting knows first and foremost, they have elaborate plans. Look at this maneuver by Ciclope.
Rocking horse submission move on Chavo Jr., but that's broken up by Psychosis. We've been talking about the NWO. How about the LWO of Eddie Guerrero? I wonder if Eddie Guerrero has his eyes on these 6 luchadors, maybe scouting them for future recruits to the Latino World Order.
Well, it was the Larry World Order.
I'm sure they're one of those too. Oh, on the outside. Incredible maneuvering. And they absolutely come up with new things each and every time they get in the ring, fans.
Almost impossible to come up with a strategy against these guys. They're just so unorthodox. They're everywhere. They're all over the place. And you don't know who's coming, who's legal, who's tagging.
Well, that's the other key. You factor in the Lucha Libre rules where you don't have to tag your partner. Quick cut by Calo, only a 2 count.
Like a demolition derby.
And there are so many bodies, a lot of times you have to stop and think and look at your program to see
who's with who.
Who's with the who's on whose team.
Join the crowd.
It's suicide dive.
They're in the crowd.
Yes, they are. There's only 2 men remaining, and they're still going at it. Up on his feet.
Oh, good shot.
My goodness, great move by Ciclope, who hits the far side. Rubs, and he joins the brethren on the outside. There's 1 man left.
Did he win?
Last man standing is Psychosis.
He wants to go outside too. Why not?
He's got his sights set on Ciclope. Oh, senton backsplash off the top, all the way down to the floor.
Look at, he's holding his Bischoff.
Oh, boy, is he ever. He'll need an adjustment or 2. Oh, boy, you talked about it, Mike Tenay. The LWO and Eddie Guerrero leading the charge has come out.
Tornado DDT by Chavo Jr.
1, 2.
Got him.
Chavo gets the win.
One of the teams won.
Yes, they did.
Forgot which team he was on.
You know, really, Chavo's the winner, right? I mean, he got the pin. There are bodies everywhere. Heck, he could have pinned anybody, and who would have known? Eddie Guerrero, though, and the members that he's recruited already of the Latino World Order.
Well, and my relatives here will have the Polish World Order.
Now you see what I'm talking about? Hey! They keep making us fight each other. It's obvious that Eric Bischoff doesn't respect our people. He doesn't respect our traditions. He doesn't respect La Raza. I would like to see any NWO guy come out here and wrestle and do the things this man does or the things this man does and wrestle out here with his heart. See, Eric Bischoff, you take advantage of the economical situation at home and you bring these wrestlers in and you pay them peanuts and then you treat them with disrespect. Now let me ask you, does he treat you with respect? Te trata a ti con respeto. Does he give you respect? No, he doesn't give you any respect. So I'm telling you now, united, juntos, La Raza, we can do this together. Eric Bischoff, we are your future whether you like it or not. And I just got one more thing to say to you, Eric. We're gonna get our piece of the cake, and whether you like it or not, all these guys. That's right, you're part of us. You're part of us now. As far as all us are concerned, Eric Bischoff, you can kiss.
Psychosis dons the colors as well as the LWO continues to grow. Stay with us. More Nitro still to come.